You think you're lazy. That's the story you keep telling yourself every time you can't focus, every time you pick up your phone instead of starting something important. It's the system you're stuck in, and once you understand what's actually happening inside your mind, you can start taking control again. And finally, break out of the cycle that's been quietly draining your time and energy. The hidden cost of constant scrolling. What feels like relaxing online is often low-grade mental exhaustion. Endless scrolling trains your brain to crave novelty every few seconds. Over time, this weakens your attention span, making real-world tasks feel boring or overwhelming. You're not avoiding work because you're lazy. You're competing against an environment designed to hijack your focus. Social media platforms, short-form videos, and even news feeds are engineered to keep you engaged, not productive. The result is a loop where your brain seeks easy stimulation instead of effortful thinking. Dopamine overload and motivation crash. Every notification, like, or new post gives your brain a small dopamine hit. Individually, these hits seem harmless, but together they flood your reward system. When your brain gets used to quick rewards, slower activities, like studying, working, or even reading, start to feel unrewarding. This is why starting tasks feels so difficult. It's not a lack of discipline. It's a mismatch between what your brain expects and what real life provides. The more you rely on instant gratification, the harder it becomes to engage with meaningful, long-term goals. The illusion of being busy. Being chronically online can trick you into feeling productive when you're not. Watching educational content, reading threads, or planning things endlessly creates the illusion of progress, but consumption isn't the same as action. You might spend hours learning without actually applying anything. This creates frustration because you feel like you've been doing something all day, yet nothing tangible gets done. That gap between effort and outcome leads to self-doubt and reinforces the false belief that you're lazy. Rebuilding your attention span. Fixing this doesn't require extreme measures, but it does require intentional change. Start by creating small periods of disconnection. Even 30 minutes without your phone can help reset your focus. Replace passive scrolling with a single, clear task. The goal isn't to eliminate the internet entirely, but to retrain your brain to tolerate slower rewards. Over time, your attention span will rebuild, and tasks will feel less draining. Designing a healthier digital environment. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower does. Turning off non-essential notifications, removing addictive apps from your home screen, or setting app limits can significantly reduce unconscious usage. When access becomes slightly harder, you're less likely to fall into automatic scrolling. This creates space for intentional choices instead of reactive habits. Turning consumption into creation. The most effective shift is moving from consuming content to creating something, even in small ways. Writing, coding, studying, or building anything forces your brain to engage deeply. Creation provides a slower but more meaningful reward, helping rebalance your dopamine system. As this becomes a habit, the urge to constantly scroll weakens, and your sense of productivity naturally increases. If this video helped you see things differently, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around for more content that actually improves your life.